I gotta do something. Okay, we're gonna have to redo that. You blame Hector? Who the fuck's Hector? Hector. All right, well, we're going to start this again. Hold on. 1 second. I got to do something. This is for you, Mac. There we go. If you want to do... Remember Hector, the racist zombie from... I remember Hector. Like, you guys talking about Hector. If you do exclamation mark Hector, you'll find a nice little Easter egg that I've got. Literally for you. And Tim.
My dear sister, I left you suddenly and without warning. For that and so much more to come, I apologize. I didn't board the Helios knowing what would happen, only that pursuing my research could change the world. And we did! Just not in the way I'd imagined.
Yeah, fuck Hector. Whoever he is.
To explain everything now, so that you'd see that there is nothing to fear.
That's literally for you and for Tim.
My big sister, but
because apparently we're blaming him for shit.
It's now my turn to protect you, if only so that things unfold the way they are meant to. Time and necessity has kept us apart, but that is about to change. We need you here aboard the Helios with me. I've enclosed a receiver, and as the name implies, it can receive signals through which we will communicate. I know little of this will make any sense right now, but I also know that you will keep your promise. I love you. Your sister, Ada.
Pretty light on details there, Ada. You leave without warning and now need me aboard the Helios? What aren't you telling me?
Can you steal all of the shit in here, please, lady? I'm trying to not go right up to the doors so that, like, she doesn't have to reposition herself, if you know what I mean. I think it's working out just a little bit better. There we go. Mac, why does things have to be so goddamn complicated? Like, why do people have to be fucking complicated? Like, if you say one thing, like, that should just mean the one thing, right? Like... Yeah, yeah, I knew you would. I knew you would. I didn't know if I could post that in that Discord, so I just sent it to you. The Amazon one I posted, I fucking found it. Close to the sun. I think I have a couple more. Like, I have some really shitty memes that I keep finding places. Who's being complicated? A friend of mine's being complicated.
Great Helios would be more.
Okay, I want your input on this. I'm not giving any background or anything apart from this. If you are fighting with your significant other, okay, and you say, you know what, this isn't working. It's time to call it quits. I'm done. We're over. I'm breaking up with you. If they say no, does that mean y'all are still together? Like, do you need permission from the other person to break up with them? Because in my mind, if I say to my significant other, hey, you know what? I'm done. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. And they say, no, we're still going to be together. Sorry, hon. That's not how the world works.
Distributing electricity to half of the world, and yet
Right?
still hungers for that other half. Quarantine? What have you got yourself into, Ada? Great.
Run, 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 run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Don't ask me where that came from. I have too much energy, apparently. And it is 8 o'clock. Book. Hey, remember that one cool run that, like, I was kind of doing okay in? And then, like, absolutely fucked up? Also, I need your help with something, Mac. Dutch, if you're listening, I could use your help as well.
Movement throughout the ship has been restricted. Whether you are friend or foe, do watch your step.
Gee, thanks for the warm welcome.
Oh, what was I gonna say?
Now, what have you done with my sister?
I forget what I was gonna say. I forget what I asked. Advice.
Now
borrow,
quiet.
push. Yeah, right? That's what I thought, too. I forgot what I was gonna ask.
What the hell? Hey! Hey! Shit.
Nope, I forgot what I was gonna ask. Way to go, Faust. Wow. So you're talking about... No, it's not. You'll eventually die. Like, toxicity of any case will rot you.
I repeat, this is lead researcher Archer calling for any survivors on this frequency. Is anyone... Rose?
Ada!
Holy shit, Rose!
Ada!
What the hell are you doing here?
Wait, what? Ada, you told me to come. I've got your letter right here.
That doesn't make any sense. I didn't write you any letter, Rose. But never mind. There's been an accident. Or sabotage. It doesn't matter. We need to get off this ship.
That's what the quarantine is about? Ada, what the hell
Exactly.
is going on?
Exactly.
Rose, listen very carefully.
It can become very dangerous very, very
It's
quickly.
spreading all...
Ada! Ugh, come on. Maybe I can get it. What the? Hello? Anyone?
We need to make a compilation of like all the games I've broken.
Rose? Are you there?
Too bad
Can
we
you
didn't
hear
have
me?
my Subnautica
Yeah,
playthrough
I can
still.
hear you, but what the
My
hell am
like
I doing here?
when I
If
broke
you
it
didn't
the
write
first
letter,
time.
Who did? It's in your handwriting and everything.
This is gonna
142.
sound weird, but it might have been me. Not present me, but future me. I know how crazy that sounds, but I promise I can explain everything. Let's rendezvous in my apartment. From there, we'll escape together, okay?
Escape from what, exactly?
It's not safe here, Rose. It's spreading throughout the ship. I'll tell you everything when we meet up in my apartment. You need to grab a Faraday keycard from the check-in desk.
Right. Hope this works.
Okay, so I'm really stuck right now. How long do I stream? Because I still have like stuff to work on in the background, and I'm like, I'm caught between this weird place of wanting to stream a long time and wanting to give myself A, some time to sleep, and B, some time to work on other stuff. I think this is the fucking longest load time there is.
Ugh. What is that smell?
I think it's because of this right here.
Rose, did you reach my apartment district yet?
Yeah. This door won't open.
Easy there, champ. Try putting your considerable weight behind it.
Maybe another hour if I have to say. Like, I wanna see if I can film another video for YouTube for the next couple of days, and I've got secret stuff to work on, right? So I'm thinking
Oh my god! What's going on?
we'll do this. Oh, that was my question. That was my question. I'm gonna do this full run unless I break it by accident, and then we're gonna jump over to Crunker for a couple of minutes. I think that was my question. Okay, so remember when I was saying in the beginning of the stream that like I find it super weird, like it's humbling, I guess is the best way of putting it. It's humbling when somebody says, "Hey Faust, you're my favorite streamer. This is my favorite place to be.
One thorn out.
This is a safe place for me. I feel safe when I'm here. I'm happy when you stream because I feel safe." It's such a foreign thing to me that me, who jokes about being problematic and jokes about being toxic, and I take jokes too far a couple of steps, and you know, I push people, and I know I do, and I understand that, and I probably shouldn't do it, but like when I'm getting these people and they're saying that like, "Hey Faust, you're my favorite streamer," you know, and then they send me stuff like I've got a couple trades sitting in my inbox that I don't know if I want to accept, because like it kind of actually makes me a little sad to accept it, because I feel like I'm taking their stuff when it comes to like getting things for free, not even trading like items for items, but literally I'm offering nothing and they're giving stuff. 1, 1, 2, and 3. Like, I feel like a scumbag.
That must be it. Let's see about getting some lights on in here.
I've always felt kind of, actually, to be perfectly honest, I've always felt like a scumbag if I receive something for free.
Ada.
Because I'm like,
Damn time.
what's the, not what's the point, but like, why me? Why are you doing this to me? And I know it's like nearly nothing different than bits or subs or stuff like that, like donos and shit like that. Like, I mean, I did, and I was like, no, guys, like, keep your stuff. I don't want to take your stuff. I feel terrible. Like, if Waspy, and I don't know if you know who Waspy is. He's a Crunker streamer who's around our age, around my age, your age.
But if we can, we will come
if he were to give me an empty trade and give me things, I wouldn't think twice about it because he's around my age. But I feel like I'm taking advantage of these, for lack of a better term, these kids. God damn, I feel so old saying that. I know they're teenagers. I know that. Like, but I feel
I'd like some answers.
like I'm using them. Which kind of brings back to like the whole like talking with everybody is like pooping. You know, talking with my friends is like the pooping. Now peeing that comes with the pooping and you just can't help that's the content. You know what I'm saying? Like that, right? Like I'm providing content and you know I'm just here to chill out and talk to people and I'm playing video games, right? Like it would be no different if I was on a Discord call with everybody, right? 33212.
Okay. A large experiment went boom. It ruptured a current of time and dangerous things have flooded through it. These things have been killing us. All of us.
Like that's why I'm never like, oh, I've got a sub goal, oh, I've got a bit goal, oh, I've got a dono goal or anything. Because I don't I'm not doing this for the money. I'm not doing this for the Krunker items. I'm not doing this. I'm doing this game for recognition. I want a little bit of recognition that I've put time and energy and hours and theorizing and shit like that into it. But I'm not streaming because I want to make it rich. I've got a good stable income at the moment. It's kind of COVID proof. It proved that it was COVID proof when everything went into lockdown and I was still working. You know, I just took over the night shift.
There we are. Ada's key cards. Let's go.
I don't mind if people don't sub. I don't mind if people don't donate. I don't mind if people don't give bits. Donate's the wrong word. Tip. That's better. These are people who will eventually take it. Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, I feel like I'm walking a tightrope because, like, if I go, I don't want your stuff, I don't want them to be like, oh my god, Faust doesn't want this because it's, you know, it's a blue. Let's just say. Or it's a green. He doesn't want to have them for, you know, insert reason that may or may not be true. You know? I'd feel terrible if that's how they thought.
Archer Ada, please work. Yes!
Some people think like that. I know. Speaking of people think, I'm going to be veiled about this, and I can talk more about it not on stream, potentially.
Yeah.
Did you ever notice how if you have a quote-unquote legitimate job, no, I'm not talking about like drug dealer or something like that, that's not legitimate, but if your job is more on the up and up and is socially quote-unquote acceptable, so that's quote, beginning quote in front of socially and end quote in front of or behind acceptable, you say what you do. You may not say where you work, but you say what you do. Like a banker is not going to say I work in finance. They're going to say I'm a loans officer at a bank. I'm a teller at a bank. I'm a cleaner at a mall. I run a cleaning company at a mall in my city, right? Specific but still general at the same time. People who are kind of on the less than super moral place will always be more veiled about it. That one is air. That one is fire. Water. Earth. Fuck, that was fire. Water. Air. That's earth. That's better. So where I'm going with this is that those kind of people also personally it's but not what I do.
The Helios.
Yeah.
We'll get together.
Kind of like me, right? I run a cleaning company at a mall in my city. Many malls in my city. Many different cleaning companies operate in under there. I don't say what we really do in there, and there are many cleaning companies inside said mall, right? Hard to figure it out. If you are operating on a less than super moral, let's say, offering high interest loans to people who take many years to pay them off because they're predatory. Well, in my mind, they are less than on the up and up scale than everything, right? You get kind of skilled with saying, with still saying things, but like
What did you find?
using a lesser if you use a word or a term,
None of what you just said makes any sense whatsoever.
you may not be using it as the top understood and generally accepted dictionary definition. You may be using the second or the third.
Or will do it, depending on how you look at it. Comforting
Like
to know that I'll at least
strike,
live long enough to
right?
write it.
Strike means to
But the
hit,
research
and
means so
strike
much
means
more.
to
It can do so much more for all of us.
means a line, and
Promise
also
me
strike
you'll
means,
protect it.
you know,
Promise me.
to protest against
I promise.
a workplace, right? Those three, whichever one's the most accepted, and then you use it for a different term because you are using predatory language. It came to light that there's a person here on the lovely twitch.tv who took a YouTube video, reacted to it, took partial sentences, and went, well, that's incorrect because of this. Made it sound very interesting, but if you stopped and like it was true, it made it sound very true. But if you stopped and actually took a thought about it, you realize that they're talking almost at cross purposes and not saying full truths.
Hello?
And baiting people into a certain reaction instead of being like, hey, I don't agree with this, and I don't agree with this because when you say when X does Y, Z happens, in my experience and knowledge, when X does Y, A has happened more than Z has happened. And when you are disagreeing with somebody, you know you've lost the argument if you or the person has lost the argument when they start insulting the person that they're disagreeing with's character
A ship full of dead scientists.
and start making derogatory comments
Falling apart
of
at the
whatever
seams. Where's your
way
energy now?
towards that person.
Coward.
I have to get to figure out this. Please click, please click, please click, please click. There we go.
Ada, are you okay? Ada.
So I watched this, and I used to like this streamer, and I've been slowly disliking said streamer. Me personally, I'd tell someone, oh no, that's... I started liking the streamer less and less with some of the other things that they're doing, and it actually came out while I was paying attention. One of their mods, who got really upset about somebody being toxic in the chat, said literally, and I quote, Sorry, I'm going to I'm going to change this just in case.
Where are you?
The Alpha Quarter of the Faraday District.
Man, I've missed how toxic this community is. Smiley face.
About that. Can I
And I'm like, but weren't you, like,
my
whining, moaning, bitching, complaining to everybody who would hear you?
more complicated?
Yeah, exactly, right?
The door.
Because somebody was being toxic towards you and that wasn't okay. But now that it's not against you, that's perfectly fine.
I've got family to
Okay, you're a hypocrite. Got it.
still trapped.
I'm not saying what the other person did was good. What I am saying
Okay,
is that
deal.
you're stooping to the person who you whined and moaned and bitched and complained about's level by doing the same thing. Yeah, they do love to take sentences or fragments of sentences even out of a paragraph and twist it around. A full argument of, hey, this is, you know, in my opinion, in my business understanding, some ways of helping a thing would be this.
His arms should still be around here somewhere.
Yes, it's an opinion,
Nice work, Aubrey.
but you don't need to be like your opinion is shit because you missaid one thing. When even technically, even though you missaid it, it still works in the frame of reference. Like if you said something to the effect of, instead of saying money to buy in-game currency, you said money to buy money. And then a person went, can you use money to buy money? Let's type this in. Stopped everything, typed it into Google. Can you use money to buy money? Actually, yes you can. Anytime you exchange currency, you are using money to buy money. By actual definition, whether it is in-game currency, because currency's definition is money, you are using money to buy money. But we don't use the term money for in-game currency. We use in-game currencies, so we don't screw ourselves around. But it still works in all frame of reference. If I took $100 American and converted it to Canadian and got, I think it's $130 Canadian, let's just say it's 1.3 right now. I bought Canadian money with American money. An exchange is still a purchase, just in a different name if using a currency. Because we brought money into the equation instead of saying, I'll trade you a goat for some of your grain, and that was an exchange. Just like I have this cotton paper blend, I think it's cotton paper, something like that, that we have all now put value towards.
Stop!
And I can use that to exchange, aka purchase, your goods or services. Currency is a good. Money is currency, which also equals a good. Therefore, you can use goods to get more goods. Money to get money. It works, but if you're being shitty about it, you're gonna go, well, actually, you can't.
At the far end of the way station. The far end. Last way card. Jump into the last card at the far end
And like,
of the station.
if you know somebody's made a mistake and tripped up their own words, calling them out on it is being quite shitty because you know you have no argument otherwise. And sure, if you want to be clickbaity, be clickbaity. If you want to bait your entire community against a person, do so. But be honest about it. Be open about it. Be wear who you are on a fucking sleeve and say, I am a piece of shit because I understand that I bait people against other people and weaponize my, in this case, community against somebody else because I feel personally attacked, or I don't like this person, or I don't agree with them and they have a funny face. Just fucking be honest. How do I lose so much goddamn time on this when I did this flawlessly? I did that flawlessly. Nothing. I didn't trip over anything. I did nothing. I actually did that absolutely as flawlessly as I possibly could. I'm pissed about what had happened.
I'm worried. She should have renewed in by now.
The lockdown is likely blocking her ability to transmit. She's probably fine. So,
you can tell that I'm pissed about this because I originally thought this person was a good person, and slowly I've been shown that that's an actual incorrect thought, and I don't. Disappointed is the best way of putting it.
Aubrey, help!
I'm disappointed that this is how this person turned out. I just realized we have to go all the way there. Oh shit.
I'm trying!
Yeah, that's my entire rant about, like, taking your shit. So I figured out what this person does because of their language, and I've met a couple of these types of people before. And they all have the similar, quite similar jobs. Usually they're used car salesmen.
Are you okay, Rose?
Also, that probably wouldn't surprise me either.
That was close.
Oh, thank God.
I work in sales, yeah, but you're a door-to-door salesman.
So, where am I?
You're a telemarketer.
I've got some good news.
It's like saying I work at a call center, but you're a telemarketer, right?
What do you want first?
Technically, you're right.
Bad news first, always.
Okay, well,
But nobody likes telemarketers, so you're not going to say that. Call center, you could just be like one of those, hello, Apple Care, how may I help you?
the good news is I know exactly where you need to go to get there. Also, I can
And
provide you
I'm this mad about it because I was like, you know, in this community, lots and lots of people are very susceptible to being toxic, and you're not supposed to be toxic. You've painted yourself in the light of not being toxic, and over the past year, you have literally 6 months. We'll go 6 months.
station up ahead.
6,
That
7
sounds
months.
easy
You have
enough.
painted.
I
You
will
have
go
actually
towards
shown
the
that
light.
paint has flecked off.
Right.
You
I'm
may
going
have a
to
lot of
fix
other
a few
people,
things here on my end. I'll check back in a bit.
Fool.
See, Benny, I told you she'd get it.
But I'm older than you, and I've seen your type of wolves before.
Rose, you made it.
Aubrey! Yeah, I'm at the station.
Anyhow,
Where do I go
we're
from
not
here?
doing too badly.
You're
I'm
at
really
the
mad
tech
that I
labs.
lost 42
I've
seconds.
already
43
rerouted power to the
seconds.
section you're about to enter. I took the liberty of overloading
Could you
the
imagine?
fuels
43
vectors
seconds.
to
I'm
help
doing a
guide you
perfect run.
past the biolabs. Simply go with the flow. But bear
I don't
in
know
mind
how I
that
did
you
it.
couldn't get them all, so watch your step.
Okay. Anything else I should know about this place?
Well, it's probably not going to be pretty, so, hold your nose. Benny smelled while he was alive, but let me tell you, decomposing flesh has a poignant odor all of its own. Isn't that right, Benny? Yeah? He's like a tulip of death.
That's kind of morbid. You sure you're okay, Aubrey?
I'm using my best friend's dismembered arm as a back scratcher. Of course, I'm not okay. Just continue through the tech labs.
Exo link,
Back in
don't
a
enter.
bit.
I'm guessing exo is exotic energy. Because exotic starts with an EXO. I'm smart. So that was probably a lot, Mac, and I do apologize for ranting. And it's one of those things, like, doesn't it just disappoint when you're like,
And what the devil is that terrible noise?
to
Yeah,
fucking
about
quote
that.
Ewan
unpowered
McGregor
writing machine?
as fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi, you were the chosen
Okay, I
one.
see what the problem is, but
You were supposed to destroy the
sorry,
Sith,
Rose. It
not
isn't responding
join
to
them.
my commands.
Great. So what do I do?
The thing you do best, my dear, you run. Just this time, avoiding the bolts of electricity at the same time.
Isn't there a way to turn this thing
oh.
off when you hear that?
Oh, Dutch, you're paying attention.
I
You're
was
listening.
getting to that. On the
Don't kill me,
bottom
don't kill me, don't kill me,
floor,
don't kill me.
there are emergency
Oh!
overrides. There are
And this can be applied to like anybody. Once somebody shows you their true colors, they can't put that that sheep's clothing back on because you know what's underneath. Unless they actually change. And this is going to go into my next point. And this, I think, is the biggest thing. Apologies. Now, I know I'm speaking to, I don't want to say an older crowd, but for lack of a better term, an older crowd. 3, 2, 1, 2, 2. You guys know that there's 2 different types of apologies, right? There's a shut up. I always say, shut the fuck up, Faust. Apology. Because that's literally what it is. Just shut up, I'm sorry. Just, are you going to accept it, or what? And then there's the actual, you know what? I take responsibility for what I did. I'm sorry. Here, let me explain to you how I understand my problem. What I did was wrong. And,
My transmissions were being
you know,
jammed, but I found a way around
please
it.
let me
I
know.
assume Nicola got you locked up too.
Yeah, but I got out. I'm almost at the biolabs. You're still
how
there,
you
right?
feel. But
Wait,
you're
you got
but
out of the lockdown?
if you apologize,
How?
you are not
I got help
owed.
from that Aubrey guy.
Doesn't matter if
He's
it's
trapped
backhanded
too.
or not. Yeah, there's
He
a
saved my
quote-unquote
life,
apology.
so
Yeah.
we need to get him before we leave. I
You are not
promised him.
owed a thank you very much for the
Of course we
apology.
will.
I forgive you.
But first, the research.
You're not
They
owed it,
hold the
ever.
keys to
And that's the
everything.
one thing I've taught the smalls. I was going to say
Did you
some of my
manage to
smalls.
get the other half?
The smalls.
No, it's in the theater. We'll
Never
pick it up
say an
together right at
apology
you.
is okay. It's
Got
okay.
it.
If somebody says, I'm sorry, don't say it's
Own the
okay.
place to get locked.
It's not okay. Because the rest of that sentence is, it's okay that you treated me that way. This is my words, by the way. Because you've said you're sorry. So I've always preached to them. And this even goes to when I apologize to them. If I apologize to them and they say, it's okay, Dad, I'm like, no, it's not okay. It's not okay for what I did. Please don't excuse my actions because I'm your father. That's not okay. My actions are inexcusable. I'm sorry. The best thing to do is to accept apology. I accept your apology. Thank you. Please don't do it again. And I'm like, don't accept it from me. Don't accept it from anybody else. Don't brush it off, because what you brush off that Dad does, you'll brush off that other people do. And that's not okay.
What the hell? was that?
1 second, I'm going to turn my my fan on. I've got time.
Temporal anomalies.
That thing is related to time. How does that make any sense?
Think of time as
Yes, we need to take our own actions into account. Exactly, exactly. You need to say, hey, I fucked up.
us.
I understand I fucked up. I'm sorry I fucked up.
Well, they aren't exactly subtle. Wherever exotic
And then if somebody goes, yeah, you fucked up and I'm not happy with it, and I don't know if I want to talk to you right now, you need to say, you know what, okay, I understand. I'm here. I'm here if you, if when you want to talk to me. Don't push the subject. If you haven't heard from somebody in a couple of days after you said you're sorry, you can follow up. Following up is fine. Hey, are you okay?
yes, you
I
are.
haven't heard from you in a couple of days, but fuck, I pressed forward. I just wanted to make sure everything was all right. That's okay. Anything else apart from that, especially if you send a really shitty quote unquote follow up after that. Yeah. If you send a shitty follow up after that, you're not sorry. Your sorry has become a shut the fuck up.
Experimentation, weather control, time
And if
manipulation.
and it doesn't matter if you realize that you made the mistake that moment, 10 minutes from now, 2 hours from now, 24 hours from now, a little while ago, or a little while later, or whatever. When you realize that you screwed up, you need to apologize. And you need to say what you're sorry for.
Hey, language.
Rose! Oh my god. My big sister is here.
I had a friend who used to do this to me all the time.
My big sister is
I'm sorry you took it that
Yes.
way.
She is. And we, dear sister, are getting out of here.
So I looked at him one day, because I was like,
How do I get to
The
you?
fuck? And I'm like, why do you keep saying that to me? I'm sorry you took it that way. He's like, well, that wasn't my intention. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if that's your intention or not. He's like, what? I'm like, I don't give a fuck if you intended for your thing to make me upset or not. It is never your intention. It is my reception. And if you don't fucking like that, the door's there. And I don't care if you don't if you receive that the wrong way. Exactly, right?
It's okay. You're here for me.
I have no idea how you mean something.
But I need you to do one thing. Get my research, Rose. Save it. Go to the theater and get the second.
Hey, those clothes look bad on you. Fuck you.
You can fix this.
I could take that any way, which way I take it, especially if, as I do, struggle with body image issues. Take it as, hey, Faust, you look like shit, and you look fat, and you look ugly, and whatever. If that's how I took it, that's on you, not me. Hey, Ross, did you know that some colors go better with others? Black and blue don't actually go well with each other, and they kind of clash. That is completely different than those clothes look like shit on you. They may look like shit, black and blue together. But don't fucking say that. That's not what you fucking say. So he wasn't getting it. This friend. Yeah. I had an employee who went, well, it's not really my fault that you take it the other way. I said, okay. Hey, that's a shit job.
Come on, Rose.
And he's like, what?
Answer me.
I'm like, that's a shit job. And he's like, well, I'm like, it's not my fault that you didn't take it the right way. And he looked me dead in the face and went, but I'm like, no, if I receive something wrong and you think it's funny, then if you receive what I just said wrong,
She's gone, Aubrey.
then I should find it funny, right? And he's like, no. I'm like, so then why should the rules be different from me? And he's like, oh. And I went, and at that moment you realized you fucked up. And he's like, oh. I'm like, yeah, bud.
Promise.
Come on. Get up and
He didn't
get
like
out.
that one.
The left side door.
I have no
Go.
problem with somebody learning something in blood if they're not going to learn it properly. Or finding out that I'm just done with the person. I dropped my best friend. Actually, I dropped two best friends. My last best friend of like 5 years. Because he was horribly abusive and manipulative and harassing. And he's like, well, I don't mean it that way. And then he got really shitty. I'm like, look, you're doing what I just said. Run.
I know, Aubrey. I know. And
Look,
I
man,
will
I'm doing
stay
what
true
I
to
do
my word.
best.
But
I
my
run.
sister asked me to do one last
Oh,
thing.
Red, you missed it. I broke the game.
I have to do this first, Aubrey.
Family first. I understand.
It was terrible. I broke the game.
The theater.
We're talking
How do
about
I get there?
apologies and how people receive things.
Okay, I think I've got a
But I broke
solution.
Cyberpunk. You bought it and you broke
Yeah,
Cyberpunk.
I'm here.
Like,
Something is burning, though.
that's not as cool as the shit I'm doing. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3.
This is ground zero where it all began. Turns out the fire
I'm kidding. How'd you break it?
It's been consuming the helium
Crashes and
for
started.
4 days. Don't breathe the fumes. Highly inadvisable.
What console did you buy it on? I'm assuming not on PC.
You had a way for me to get to the theater?
I do, but you're not going to like it.
Come on. Hit me.
You see where all the smoke and fire is coming from? Well, we're going to walk you straight through the middle of it.
I hate this place.
Could you imagine being told, okay, now cough. And you're like, excuse me, what?
Work once you're down there. You'll have to traverse the flames on your own. I'm going to monitor the exotic energy spread behind you. See if I can contain it.
Don't fucking kill me, don't fucking... Fuck! Well, I was running for a moment. Jesus Christ.
Go to the theater and get the second notebook. Together they hold the piece that
20 years ago in high school. Yeah, right? It's weird. How when you go, hey, actually, your actions and your words are actually kind of shit, my guy.
Practically hear his mind tick, Benny. You could hear it like a force of nature.
Aubrey.
And I tell you what. Hang on.
Aubrey!
Rosie, you're back. Great. I was just telling Benny here.
The theater. Aubrey, how do I get to it? You said there was an elevator?
Of course. It's right up ahead. Bringing it to you now. What do you need to do there, anyway?
I need to find another...
So I had an instance of this whole thing. Not why I'm bringing it up, but interestingly enough, that a friend of mine sent me a message and was like, hey,
But I've saved your life
I'm sorry I said that.
already. I think
And I was pretty mad about it when I saw it.
this is about.
So I typed something and I thought I sent it.
I'm sorry.
Gonna be like, hey, you need to give me a couple of days because, like, I'm actually kind of upset about this. Like, this actually hurt. Like, I was not having a good day, and you knew I wasn't having a good day,
Recognized her brilliance.
and you didn't help. So of course I'm not gonna. Of course I'm gonna cuss you out and tell you to fuck off.
The elevator is here, Rose.
And so I didn't say anything, and a couple days go by, and he's like, I guess that's how it is, you know, like, here I said I'm sorry, and you don't even have the decency to to accept my apology, and so, like, have a nice life. And I was like, well, I thought I answered you. Thank you for the apology. I've been busy. I'm also super sick and hardly am awake these days, but, you know, if that's how you feel... Goodbye. So I lost a friend of a couple years like that. And I'm like,
Any
it's not
idea where
my
this notebook might be hidden?
problem.
It's a fairly large theater, you know.
And in fact,
Afraid not.
it's kind of shitty for
How
you to
big
send
can
that
it
kind
be?
of backhanded comment to me after 2 days.
Oh.
When,
That's just
like,
the lobby.
after I cussed you out
Wait
in
until you
person,
see the auditorium.
like, after I
And if you
audibly
just
cussed
search
you
while
out,
I resolve some issues
you
with
text
my
me and say that you're
devices.
sorry,
I'll check in with you later. All right?
like, within
Sure.
10 minutes.
This might take a while.
Maybe not even. After I've disengaged from the situation. Like, I don't believe that that was a genuine sorry. To me, it almost seems like it's a knee-jerk reaction because you all of a sudden realize that you fucked up. Oh, Jesus.
And if you look closely,
I never actually saw that.
that is your private balcony from where you'll be able to
And, like,
the balcony used
6
to be
months ago,
home, but I insist
I had made a
as a
couple
welcome
comments that he took
and as a token of my
not the way I had intended, and got sullen and stopped talking
I don't know what to say.
for like the rest of the time that we were hanging out.
Go, Minnie.
And I didn't think anything. Yeah, they're trying to put victim blame, basically, lack of a better term.
It's not
You didn't take it the right way either way, therefore it's your fault.
from there. It
When
was
I
merely a matter of
when I fucked up and I realized I fucked up, I was in the middle of a gym, middle of working out in the gym, and my other buddy can attest to this.
Would you
That I was
write
like,
your
hey,
message there, Ada?
I need to send an apology because I just had a brainwave. It just hit me that I was actually a piece of shit to this person. And I sent him like a paragraph being like, hey, I'm sorry for what I said and the way I took the joking, what I thought was joking, to a higher degree. I am so sorry. I did not mean
I
it
do hope
like
it will
that.
provide you with much joy while aboard the Helios.
And
Wonderful.
he sent me back, you know, like I was meaning to talk to you about this, like, hey, this actually hurt my feelings. And I'm like,
Your theories.
I am so sorry. Like, I realize that it hurt your feelings because you haven't said anything to me since. And I'm,
I truly believe you
Can I
are
see?
onto
Can I see them,
something
please?
revolutionary, Ada.
Can I break?
Just
Oh, they're
missing
there.
that final spark.
And like, we had a 20-minute conversation in between doing gym sets. And I even told my buddy that I was doing this, like that I was working out with him, like, hey, you're gonna have to give me a little bit extra on the rest because this is important to me. And he's like, oh shit, yeah, no, of course. I think it's fantastic that you're owning your shit. And I'm like, I'll own every bad thing that I do. I will say that I'm a bad person if I do this. You will never hear me go, but it's your fault you took it the wrong way. Am I gonna break it again? Yes. I don't know how we broke it the last time, but we went through this ceiling. Interestingly, this entire thing is rendered. It's not just this. The entire of this is rendered. That's interesting to me. So yeah, it's like, yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine with you and I not intersecting paths again. It's all right. And if my mutuals, you know, like our mutual friends go, hey, why aren't you talking to, you know, Jimmy Bob or whatever their name actually happens to be, I'll say the truth, to be perfectly honest. Hey, I thought you guys had plans to do, you know, X, Y, Z, and, you know, like, he was gonna host the party and you were gonna bring, like, all this. Why am I being asked to bring all of this now? When you said you wouldn't be missing this for the world, and you're making time for this, why are you not gonna be there? I'll be like, well, that's because, you know, this happened. And I have the screenshots to prove it. I took screenshots of our in conversation over Messenger. This happened like a month or so ago.
Do you remember me, Rose?
I don't remember shit, my guy. I do remember how you always fucking seem to stab me. How can it be my fault if I have no idea who the fuck you are?
Where did he go?
I always found that with guys, it's almost like it's damn near impossible for guys to admit that they're wrong. When it's not even a big thing to admit that you're wrong. I was talking with my son today about toxic masculinity and showing emotion. Because he's like, Dad, why are you listening to sad songs? Because I was listening to Theory of a Dead Man and, like, sad songs. Yeah. Especially if they like the other person. Because there is also the chance that they're like, yeah, I'm kind of siding with the other person. You were kind of a dick. And I'm like, I understand how you can think that I'm kind of a dick. I honestly don't believe I'm kind of a dick. Because I even apologized for not talking to them. I swear to Christ, if I get fucking stabbed, I'm actually going to fucking punch something.
Make your peace.
There should be no way that you're fucking catching up to me. Fuck you. Fuck off. Fuck you. How the fuck did you catch up to me? What do you mean you're having an identity crisis? Well, you know, if you're having an identity crisis, you know, that's on you. No, just kidding. What's wrong? What's going on, bud? So mad. I actually emoted with that.
Make your peace. Our collective suffering.
I hope you fucking burn to death, bitch. Oh. Are you sure that Red Triple Wolf is not, like, yours already? Doesn't GOG already have? I don't even know what GOG stands for. At this point, it's probably Game Over Gaming.
Rose? Rose? Is that you? You sound terrible.
Aubrey, where the hell have you been? I could have used you like 5 minutes ago.
I bet you did. Right? Right?
Yes, Aubrey. I got the notebook. And then I ran into Ludwig.
Oh no.
Yeah, we always have to be like, who's the more masculine man? And then there's me,
Anything
and I'm
yet?
like,
No.
so,
Nothing.
hey guys, how's it going? I was crying today over an ex I
Wait.
thought I had closure
Now,
for.
Aubrey, now!
Listen to some Theory of a Dead Man. I had to listen to the old
That's
breakup music
deck
because I was like,
66.
oh god, no.
Next order of business.
Apparently I didn't have the
Getting
closure I
that
thought I had.
elevator.
Fantastic, Aubrey. Thank you again for everything. I'm coming to make good on my promise.
Yeah, we always have to
No
out-masculine
idea how
the
good
other
that
guy.
sounds.
It's such a weird
Wait,
concept.
let me get the doors.
Oh, god damn it.
What's wrong?
There's... Ugh, gross. There's the body of a man crucified against the elevator wall.
Ugh.
Is there a different
Ugh.
elevator you can send up? I'd rather not.
It's the only one. It's the only one, Rose.
I hate this place. I hate this place so much. One leaf in, one thorn out.
Thanks for doing this, Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking... No, actually, okay, you're asking what Maury's doing. I'm wondering if fucking Mira is dead. If Mira's dead, I'm done with the fucking comic. I'm done unless fucking Dawe is able to bring her back from the dead, because I'm fucking done. Fucking done. Okay, however, her powers are supposed to go to Dawe if she dies, because they're both two halves of the fucking Emperor. Also, if they're not dead, they're gonna have a kid who's going to inherit the body and the mind of the Emperor and become the new Emperor.
That's okay, Aubrey.
Bet. Maury's gonna have a kid with Pandora too. Bet.
Glad to hear it, because I'm afraid you've got a bit of work to do before you can get to my end of the engine halls.
But of course.
Oh,
I do.
they have to have a kid.
What a surprise. Where do I go?
Make
Also,
your way to the
where the fuck is
engine
Q?
hall. You'll have to find a way to the other side of the
And Q's parents? Or Q's
Power couplings,
family?
Benny.
AKA Dawe's sister
I gotta sort
and
this out.
nephews
I'll be back in a
and
jiffy.
niece?
Just don't.
Don't what? Aubrey? Aubrey!
Great.
Because I don't think I've seen them in a while. Probably taking care of his kids on the ground. You'd think that they'd show him, though. That's what bugs me. Like, this comic gives me so much fucking anxiety, it's not even funny. That comic makes me fucking anxious.
Rose,
Aubrey, can you do something about the power coming and going? I thought you had that
Okay,
area
but
covered.
if Q fucking
there's
takes down Mubong...
this, with a large electromagnetic
Sorry, I mean
distribution
Mujin.
coil. It seems to be pulsating.
Yeah, that means nothing to me,
Then
Aubrey.
that would be
Speak
A,
plainly.
poetic as fuck.
We are harvesting
B,
electricity from
you know,
time
he called it how
itself.
fucking long
This
ago,
shit
and he's
is
gonna say at the end,
complicated, okay?
I told you I was going to
Just
take you
find a
down
way
one day.
forward, don't
So,
die.
Ah, great plan, Aubrey. Your best work yet.
but at the same time, revenge should be Maury's.
This is giving me attitude.
Also, Grandpa coming back when is God of the Fight. If they can bring everybody else back, then they can bring him back too. Because they forcibly brought back, is it P? P's the blind one, right? R? S? S? If they can bring him back, they definitely brought back Taijin. Also, if they do some sort of weird ass thing, if he does some sort of weird ass thing,
Yeah,
and,
I'm still here, Aubrey.
I made it across the engine hall.
fucking,
What now?
like, not retcons everything, but goes, oh yeah, so Mori actually just found a way. It's not over here, is it? No, it's not. Found a way to turn back time. I'm gonna lose my shit.
Find the valves to reduce.
Actually lose my shit.
Aubrey. Aubrey? Your radio? Aubrey.
There wasn't one over there, no. Fucking let me go. I remember when I used to theorize with my friend about what would happen on Attack on Titan.
Earned it, Penny. Earned it.
Aubrey?
Years of...
Aubrey!
There's one left. It's over here, isn't it? Tajin. I mean, it would make me cry. It'd actually make me cry if fucking Tajin came back. Fucking dead bodies. They ruined my speedrun.
You did it, Rose. I see green all over my sensors here. The security doors should be open. Just one more hurdle, and then we can get the hell out of this ship.
Also, the
Right.
fact that Mori is becoming just as powerful as he
What's
was
up next?
in Dan form as he was in Jin form means that Jin form is going to be fucking leveled to fucking hell.
It's... You know what? Some things just need to be seen. Come on through.
Also, Sweet Home is now on Netflix, so I'll be watching some Sweet Home tonight. Sweet Home, sweet demons, coming forth to murder my humans. Poof.
Don't worry, you're safe in there. As long as you don't get directly exposed to the shock wave, you should be fine.
Good to know.
You should be able to see me. I'm in the tall building to your right. See me in the window there, Rose? Anyway, you see that building on fire in the distance? That's where you'll find the emergency deactivation switch.
Wait, all the way over there? At the other end?
Yep.
You want me to sprint there while
Yeah,
the
Netflix doing
electromagnetic
cliffhanger at the
something
end of-
or other
Yeah!
eyes the entire place?
I know. I know. Trust me. I know. Trust me.
Open the door on the left, just behind
Also, for me, Yennefer is best girl, and I will die on that
I
hill.
wouldn't want you
I will
screaming in my ear.
die on that hill. Ready to fucking just let her go? Like a Beyblade, let her rip there, bud, eh? Fuck, 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 fuck. This one always gives me so much anxiety. Whew. Yeah. Oh, I thought that got me. Masterfully done. You're more of a Triss guy? Red, I don't know if we can be friends. I don't know, I've got a thing for... I had a thing for damaged white girls. I blame Shigo. And Raven. Well, Raven's not white, but you know what I mean. For the goth, I got a thing for the goth girls, I guess. The alt girls.
I think you did it, Rose.
Oh, thank God.
I can't believe it. You did it. Woohoo! I'm going to live.
Hey. So Aubrey, how about we finally
Yeah,
get
no,
off
we
this
know you have a thing for redheads, my guy.
Not in the 80s. Take the medical ways on the lift. They should lead you up here to the control center. I know I've said thank you already, but it will be nice to finally be able to do it in person.
On our way, Aubrey. Aubrey? Where are you, Aubrey? Let's go! Come on, Aubrey.
Let's go already. I always have to fucking do that. Goth girls? Yeah, them goth girls, though. Ah, yeah. Goth girls are like fucking crack to me, man. Oof.
I tried to tell you. I really did.
Goth girls do. What about a goth redhead for you, Red? Wait. Why don't you make I hope Lava Girl's not around. Also, I just realized that Lava Girl, because her hair is red. I'm stupid and I'm slow.
Aubrey.
But though I never said I was smart. Don't take it. I mean, why don't you just ask Lava Girl to
Was me.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Because he
Red.
took everything from me.
Red,
Everything.
Red, you should do it.
I had his attention. I
Do it,
had
Red.
his respect. But
Do it.
she took it
I
all.
want to know what she says.
I used to be someone aboard this ship.
Do it. And then, like, then you get the best of both worlds there, Hannah Montana.
Starting with these.
If you do this,
I will kill you.
Is that a promise, Rosie?
Yeah, just kindly slide into her DMs. Get a little bit of that roleplay going on.
Forget that just like I let the exotic
Right, kawaii style? I know, that's why it'd be even better. Then you can corrupt the kawaii.
exotic energy
Plus,
right here.
like,
Better hurry.
why can't you have both? Why not both?
Things will be here any minute. Benny here will keep you company. I instead use these to say play. One lead in, one long out.
I don't even know what I don't even know how I'm supposed to fucking like. Can I fucking go, please? I swear to God, if I get murked because of the door, bro, I'm going as fast as I possibly can. If you murk me, I'm gonna like lose my shit. I've already been murked once. Get yeeted.
It's going to be okay. They're gone. It's going to be okay.
Look at this bullshit. Fuck. I pressed the button. And I... No, I can't do that. And I don't know how to fucking pause this shit. Or, like, go back. So we're gonna, like, have the Path of Ares be fucking... I don't know, the whole thing. We're always gonna have the Flowers of Persephone gonna be shit now.
Even despite my own efforts to prevent it. And because of that failure, my failure, Ada is lost to us. Aubrey opened the doors that has allowed the contamination to spread.
So Red, how you doing?
Currently on his way to the tower, where he will attempt to use your sister's research to close the rift. But I fear that he will be unable to grasp the immensity of Ada's work, and thus make a bad situation much worse. I am therefore on my way to do what I can to fix this, and in the process, reclaim Ada's research. I would tell you to stay with
Every time somebody says Fall Guys, all I'm thinking is like, hey, don't worry about it. We got some Fall Guys over here. Even if I can take care of this shit.
It may be too late to save Ada's life, but we are not too late to save her legacy. I will be in touch.
Heh, he's already been in touch, if you know what I'm saying.
I promised Ada I'd get her research, and I did. I promised Aubrey I'd get him out, and I did.
Yeah, yeah.
What has all that work given me?
He's going to my heart hurts because I took too much caffeine.
And a concussion.
Because I'm a
At least
dumbass.
I promised Aubrey I'd kill him. So let's see. Oh no. That's the surgery room.
I got the negative test results, so I get to go back to work tomorrow, you know. So that's fun. I'm actually looking forward to it, to be perfectly honest with you. Look at that butt dough.
Wait. Is that me? That is me. Carrying Ada. But how can that be? I've been here in the past?
I didn't board the Hero last night.
Alright, remember, watch your headphones and your speaker sets in just a second, because everything's gonna be fucking terrible.
Just not in the way I'd imagined.
Like right about now.
I want to explain everything now, so that you'd see that there is nothing to fear. You've always tried to protect me, my big sister, but this was meant to be. I know little of this will make any sense right now, but I also know that you will keep your promise. I love you. Your sister.
I'll be back for you.
I'll be
It's
back for
going
you.
to work,
It's
Ada.
going to work, Ada.
Promise.
I promise.
You're right, Ada. None of this makes any sense right now. What were those flashes? Past? Present? Or future? And when did I carry you here? There's so many questions. Still, I will keep my promise. I will get your research back. Hopefully, they hold the answers.
Hopefully I'll hold the answers close to you.
How are your wounds? I'm afraid I'm not much of a doctor, but I did what I could to mend
I'm fine. If this is some weak attempt to keep me from reclaiming Ada's research,
On the
then think
contrary,
again.
I
On
want
the
you.
contrary, I'm counting on your assistance. In fact, so is Ada.
What do you mean Ada is counting on me? Ada is... Okay, let's see if I can find that real section.
Look at me cutting corners like a badass. Yum. I think I'm going even faster than I normally do.
Almost there. The station should be just up ahead.
I like how she just knows where the station is. Found on a DVD. Oh, really? What hack was it, Mac?
Looks like a few made it out. Good on you, people from the past.
Good on past people from the you. Unlimited balance. What? Jesus. Okay. I can't split. 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 Or do I split right now? No, because I don't split. I split after the Path of Ares. That's right. Yep. Nope, I got this. I'm not stupid. Who is it? Whoever it is, just go away.
Have you arrived?
Yeah. I'm heading towards the tower now. What the hell is happening?
Aubrey is channeling power from all over the Helios in a hopeless attempt to close the rift. He's just making it worse. Exotic energy is leaking everywhere. We need to get up there before it's too late. Go through the base entrance towards the tower. Continue up until you find a large equipment elevator.
I'll show you my large equipment elevator, if you know what I mean.
As good a plan as any, I guess. Then what? That must be the Tesla tower.
From me, accuse of 0. Is it because you cheated?
Who goes there? Is it you, Nicola? Whoever you are, just go away. Take it easy.
Aubrey! Sounds like you need some help with the equations up there.
Rose, you're still alive? Hey,
No. Then how did you do it?
harder to kill than your sister.
You're still not even a tenth of
Whoops.
the scientist Ada was.
Oh, don't you worry, Rosie. I don't need to be her equal to reclaim the spot she stole from me. All I need is a bit more time and a little less interruption from the relatives of dead people. Rose, I admire your determination, I do. But right now, I need to concentrate on saving the day.
Aubrey, he knows what you've done. Testing knows.
Nice try. I'm closing the rift and saving the Helios. Nicola will only know what I tell him.
You can't lie yourself out of this one. He's on the way, Aubrey. He knows.
Please, is this all you've got left, Rosie? Pathetic. I'll get rid of you the same way I got rid of Benny if I have to. You can take your empty.
Sorry, I'm.
Excellent. Oh, sir. So glad you are here. I think there must be something wrong with Nicola. Sir.
Rose, if you would be so kind as to take the elevator up to the tower, I will require your assistance shortly.
We saved some time. Save 4 seconds.
Aubrey, we have unfinished business.
I don't know how we did that.
I'm here. What do I do?
You need to reset.
All lights red.
Rose, I need you down here now. Stairs on the right
I
side.
messed with
Go.
Pantheon again. In league? Will the circle be unbroken? What do they do with him now? By and by, Lord. By and by. I just got stabbed in the right hand. Not my eye. Oh, not my eye.
Small talk for
Small talk bores me.
Hold the switch, Rose! Hold the switch now!
You have to go. You have to go now. The rear elevator room.
Where are the notebooks? I'm not leaving without them.
On the table. Go, Rose. You've got to go.
Without you.
I'll be fine. You go.
And yeet. I said yeet. Sir. There we go. Health down and damage. Q no longer slow. What? Why?
Rose, are you okay?
What good is he now?
Get up, Rose. You have to run. The tower is about to fall. You need to move.
Oh my god. Nay.
Worry about me.
How's it going, buddy?
Go. Just keep running forward.
Just keep running forwards. But this isn't forwards, this is to the left. I should get a couple seconds off yet. I mean, it's good that it pings the team, but at the same time, does Shen's ult now ping the team? I don't think so. Twisted Fate, does that ping the team? Does Nocturne? Does fucking Ziggs? Ash? Jinx. I'm pretty good. Thank you. My heart kind of hurts because like 6 espresso shots, but like my own dumb fault. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pay no attention to the plus 640 because I fucked up.
Miss Archer, did you make it?
Pay attention to the golds and
How are you still alive?
and
Tower
greens.
fell.
Explanations are due another time. When that happens, the reason you carry it can change everything. You're at the entrance to my private quarters. There's an emergency escape pod waiting ahead. Spin the claw to access the hidden element. It will build you down to my evacuation. Now, go!
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Come on, come on, come on, go poof. Go poof, go poof, go poof, go poof, go poof, go poof. We got this.
So, where is that globe? Ah, is this the one?
Russia.
My dear sister.
I left you suddenly and without warning. And for that,
That
and so much more to come, I apologize. Drink an energy drink anymore without feeling that depth. Right? I do a lot of caffeine though. Like a lot of caffeine. Come on. Get your poggers in the chat. Get your rips, get your dabs, get everything ready, get everything ready. You know why? You know why? You know why? Cause fucking that, baby. We PB'd! Even though we fucked up and lost like 40 odd seconds. Could you imagine if we would have got that we did not fuck up that 40-ish odd seconds? We would have been at 25 minutes and 50 seconds or so. We would have been way closer. How? The only thing I have to say is how? How? Fucking poggers.
Miss Archer! Miss Archer! Is the research safe?
How did?
Oh.
Never mind. Yes.
I'll be right back. I need to grab something to drink.
Why?
I literally haven't had something to drink since like 6
I
p.m.
understand it now. They hold the keys to everything. We can bring her back. We can bring Ada back.